this was my first time doing the trek, and I can say that was an amazing experience. It was great to meet young people and people of the church committed to spread the gospel, to share the good news and make the word of God known.
This year I have found trek challenging. It's a very long way, it's a lot longer than I anticipated, but it's been fun. I think hearing about how the original trekkers went on trek and how they changed people's lives, it's made me kind of leave a legacy of this is a heritage of which I'm just a small part of, and wanting to carry on that heritage in the future.
No, I didn't know anything about the trek. I knew it was a thing, but to be honest, I didn't even really know it was a thing. I'd seen the cart around Cliff, but I didn't know about how much they did it and how many different people were affected and transformed by the trek. So then to see their stories and see people now who are our age when the Cliff trek's coming through is really powerful.
My favourite part of the trek has been when we've had the cart out and pulling it along. It's been the easiest time to engage with the public, to tell them what we're doing and to tell them a bit of our story and wish them a happy Easter. But also with the churches walking with us, it's been an opportunity for them to be a part of the history of Cliff College and to share in that. Today we were walking with some teenagers and I just loved watching them pushing the cart along, knowing that they're going to be a part of the story today and in the future as well.
I think the main thing that will stick with me from the trek was eating chips on the green in the pouring rain. Being on the trek has changed me by giving me an insight into different people's lives, chatting to different people as we've gone along, hearing their point of view and sort of their lives from their perspective.
I found trek really good this year, especially because of how different it's been to last year. I really think that it's been a very different feel in terms of like why we've been in this part of the country, and how in both ways the treks were really a good thing for the circuits and the districts where we have been. It's been really encouraging seeing how much interaction there's been with the celebrations we've been doing in the evening.
The services or celebrations that we've led in the evenings have been a huge highlight. Being able to lead worship for people, completely different people that I've led worship for in the past. I'm very used to Cliff, and so leading worship for all the people we've led worship for this week has been a massive highlight for me, and their response to worship has been really positive.
We've been at 4 very different churches, physically different, but also churches that are just doing real things and actually being incredible sort of missional communities in their own right, which is also just really amazing to see, whether it's by inspiration from the original Cliff Trekkers or just by the grace of God, but they're just doing incredible things now in their local times as well. It's just great to hear those stories and just share what is God is doing in those places.
It's really opened my eyes to what countryside living looks like and what a rural church and what a small church looks like, because I've only seen bigger churches, like carrying on what the trekkers from the like the 60s and stuff, and being a part of that Cliff journey, and also being at Cliff with its rich history.